Hello everyone, and in this video I'm gonna help you guys get better on pro clubs. And guys, this video is mainly for new players, so I can vouch that after this video you lots will go back to your friends and literally move like R9. Now for the 5 tips I'm going to be showing you, they are very important, so you guys need to listen very carefully and just take it in, and then I promise you guys after you listen to these 5 tips I'm going to be showing you, you guys will definitely improve and be a better player. But before we do get straight to the video, you guys know the drill. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and smash the like button. Let's try to get 100 likes on this video. If you guys don't like my video, you're just not a nice person, are you? Guys, I'm joking. I don't really care if you like my video or not, but you know what I mean? Support the cause, and yeah, we can get straight to the video. So now guys, we're gonna get started. Now for the first tip that will make you a better player right away: builds. Now this is very self-explanatory, I don't really need to explain it too much, but having the best builds make you the best player. It's quite obvious. I know a lot of you guys got that already and you already know about how important builds are, but if you guys have rubbish builds, you're most likely gonna do rubbish. If you guys got the best builds, you're most likely gonna do good. Now for those who are looking for the best builds, you're in the right place. Go to the description below and you lots can find my player recreation builds, my best starter builds, my max builds, everything is down there, so just check it out. I got every single position: cam, striker, CDM, center mid, everything, and you lots will definitely improve on clubs. And guys, I can't lie, in this pro clubs they kind of changed the builds a bit. Now you guys can be whatever height you want, because I'm looking at the center backs, the strikers, and every position. One example is, let's say you're a left winger or right winger. You can be 6'7" with 92 pace. If this was 2 years ago, let's say if you were 21, your pace would be on the 80s, probably the low 80s, not even the high 80s. Last FIFAs, when they started to buff up the tool builds, especially the pace and the agility. 2 years ago, you had to be 5'4" for everything. It was actually pretty boring. I have no clue why EA are so obsessed with short builds. Now for the second tip to improve on pro clubs: tiki-taka football. Now if you guys don't know about Barcelona and their prime days, then that means you don't know the importance of passing the ball. I know there's a lot of players that think they're prime Ronaldo or prime Messi, but what's more effective is the movement, the passing, the positioning, everything. Now some of you guys that watch my stream, I can't lie, I'm a little bit greedy, but the big difference is that I do pass the ball a lot. There is nothing wrong with being greedy, but don't be greedy for no reason. If there's someone there, you pass the ball. Simple as that. But if you're getting cornered by 3 guys and you can't find someone to pass to, then you can maybe go for a dribble or maybe a shot or whatever. But guys, don't try to do everything by yourself. And so many guys could get lucky, or it could be effective in certain situations, but it's not always gonna work out the way you want. So try to be a team player instead of a main man type of player, because I know a lot of you guys have that main character syndrome and you need to fix that, man, if you want to be a better player. Now for the third tip to improve and become a better player: skill games. So let's say you just started playing pro clubs, or you just made a new build and you don't know if the build is good or not. Then skill games is probably the perfect option to testing out your build, and to test out, maybe for example if you're a striker or a winger, to test how your build feels when you dribble and shoot, for example. This could also apply for defenders and midfielders too. This doesn't apply for just testing out your builds. Let's say you guys want to just casually just get better at the game, because you need to remember the only way you get better on FIFA is by playing more and more games. It's muscle memory. And let's say you got bad shooting, for example, you can practice your finishing in front of goal in the skill games. And the more you practice, the more your finishing will also improve. And you can work on a lot of things in the skill games, such as dribbling, ground pass, long pass, defending, goalkeeping, set pieces, shooting. There's so many things you can work on, so definitely give it a go if you haven't tried skill games before, especially on pro clubs. I'm not talking about the normal skill games, just the one for pro clubs. That's the one you should be doing, especially if you guys want to improve. Another good thing about doing skill games as well, every time you do skill games you get XP, and you can only get up to 2k per week, which is the cap. this is a good way to level up on pro clubs. Now guys, the fourth tip to get better on pro clubs, 11v11. Now I basically started playing 11v11 pro clubs and it's so fun. You guys should definitely try do 11v11 if you guys are not, you know, in VPG, VFL or VV12, VV2 or VVF22 or whatever, bruv. I don't know the names like that, but those are just random names at this point. But definitely you guys should give it a go if you guys want to improve on pro clubs. Now for VFL and VPG, they both run in either Facebook or in a website. Now I'll put the links down below if you guys are interested. I don't know about the other, you know, competitive sides of pro clubs. I can definitely show you guys some links down below if you're interested in joining, but they're very good. You definitely need to try it out. Now for the players I think should definitely try it out is those that love pro clubs with passion. Then you guys should definitely give it a go, man, seriously. But anyways, you lot need to remember, all the best players definitely go to this competitive side of pro clubs. So I know you lot might be scared a bit, but if you guys want to improve and play with the best, then you guys should definitely give it a go, because these guys know how to play football in the game. For example, in VFL, they actually have leagues in there, so you guys can be in League 1, League 2, the Bundesliga, the La Liga, whatever, man. They even have like different steps to each league. So if you guys want to take it slow, then I would advise maybe trying out the lowest league first, and then after you guys can move to the bigger leagues. Now for the last big tip to improve on pro clubs, you're going to need an any. Now for those who don't know about pro clubs like that and you may be new, if you don't play with an any, your opponents are not going to be an any. Instead, they're gonna be bots. Now before, when I mentioned any in my video, I got absolutely roasted, like literally cooked alive. In division 10 to maybe 7, it's fine not to use an any, but once you reach maybe division 5 to 1, it's gonna get more sweaty, and when it becomes more sweaty, people are gonna be using any's. They're gonna have a team with 11 players, and you're going to be in a disadvantage. Now, when I say any, I don't exactly mean just any, I mean a good any, because some any's are too smelly, like they're gonna smell up the pitch and they're just not good enough. But out of all your friends, the person that's the best at FIFA, the one that gets elite, you know, elite division, you know, FUT Champs 2020, okay, not exactly 2020, you don't need to be that good, but he's just the best out of all of you lots. He's the guy that's gonna be any. For example, out of all my friends, I'm the guy that's basically the any, because I'm probably one of the best at FIFA out of my friendship group. Now, I know some of you lots are thinking about how bad the CPU is. I know how bad they are because I play any, and when you're in division 10 to maybe 7, 6 or 5, the bots are so bad. They're like 79 rated or probably 83 or whatever. But when you go to, you know, the higher divisions, it becomes much more easier because the bots overall do go up. Now I got a little tip for you guys that play any. Do not just pass to your virtual pro like all the time. You need to pass the ball to the other bots and your teammates, because some players are very smart, and when they notice you're just passing to your player only, they're gonna go for that player, and it just becomes too predictable. And I know some players always pass forward, they'll just do crazy through balls, but if there's a player next to you that's open, or if you got space from behind, I would suggest passing there. But you don't have to always play safe or, you know, sideways football. I say mix it up a little bit. Also, formations are very important. So if you guys don't have the right formations and tactics, then you guys are more likely to lose games. Me personally, I always use a 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. I even made a video last week on the formation and tactics you should use, so make sure to check it out. I'll put the link in the description below. It's a very helpful video. But yeah guys, that's it for the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe and smash the like button. Let's try to get 100 likes on this video, and I'll see you lots next time. Bye.